I think I found the NBA Sixth Man of the Year in Celtics guard Peyton Pritchard. The reason being is the electric start, but also the versatility that he brings offensively. I mean, here's a play where the Celtics get a fast break offensively. They fill the lane so well. Look how not only Jordan Walsh here gets to the corner, but Pritchard gets to the corner. We got Tatum getting up to that left top elbow. And then we have our ball handler right here in Jrue Holiday. He is going to push the tempo and make these two guys kind of overcommit, because if they don't, if they get over to the corners, right, we're going to get a wide open lane to the basket for Jrue Holiday. So watch out, Peyton Pritchard is able to fill the lane perfectly, but then without a dribble, be able to stop, pop, and pull up a three and get it to go in transition. Peyton Pritchard is one of the deadliest six men in the NBA just because of that, ability to become a microwave, right? Whenever that first one falls, it's going to be an extremely long night for a defense trying to guard Peyton Pritchard. But what makes him so special, and this might sound weird, but it's his teammates around him drawing extra attention. And then, like I said, once he gets going, good luck. You can't stop this guy, right? Here we go again. We're going to get a DHO, get it over to Peyton Pritchard. Now he's just going to isolate here. And again, this is another area of his game that's very, polished. So boom, drives by his defender, gets into the lane, and gets an easy layup over DeLon Wright, an equally as small defender, right? Beautiful. I love what Peyton Pritchard brings to this Boston Celtics team. And in this video, I wanted to showcase to you guys exactly why I have him right now as my sixth man of the year. Before we dive into the video, comment down below, who have you been most impressed with on the Celtics team outside of Peyton Pritchard thus far this season? And who do you think is the biggest threat to win the Sixth Man of the Year award outside of Peyton Pritchard as well? With that being said, let's dive into the film. All right, now here's a side out of bounds play. You know what's crazy is when you have a guy like Derek White and Jason Tatum, Joe Mazzulla wants to go for a guy like Peyton Pritchard, which should tell you enough that he is highly regarded within this offense and within this organization. So one, we're going to get a double screen this way that's going to allow him to draw a little bit of separation coming off this screen, but we're going to recognize that the Bucks actually do a relatively good job covering this up here. DeLon Wright gets right back into the play. He's going to pump fake this three because, quite frankly, he knows what's a good shot and what's not a good shot. So he kicks it back over to Xavier Tillman. Now we're going to get a give and go chase the ball. So he's going to give the ball over here to Xavier Tillman, and he's going to chase it, leading us to a DHO, a dribble handoff. And then when we get these screens, we're going to get a little bit of a switch off the screen, which is going to allow Bobby Portis to then switch over off this. And then again, right, what is Peyton Pritchard so good at? Scoring off the dribble and, being able to create a little bit of separation, right? Look at this, ability, right? This play to create this separation. Boom, plants that right foot into the ground, gets Bobby Portis backpedaling just a little bit, and then boom, sidesteps a three way downtown, bangs it home, man. What a play here by Peyton Pritchard. Again, starts off with a double screen, creates just a little bit of separation. They do a good job getting back over the screens. He decides, okay, not a great shot. Let me get into a give and go chase. Great screen there by Xavier Tillman. And then, ability to create some separation by Peyton Pritchard, man. This dude's elite. Here's another one. Now, this one's very interesting. You'll notice Peyton Pritchard at the top of the key here, or at the top of the screen. He's going to slowly get up the court, right? Now, the reason you do that is to force the defense into a little bit of a confusion state, right? They don't know where all the guys are because everyone's moving at different paces, right? So, boom, fills the lane once, or for starters, very well, stays deep. Pat Connaughton, you'll notice there for a second, he was like, okay, wait, where's my guy? Let's go back and watch it a little bit. Pat Connaughton here. Look how he's picking up Luke Cornett, but he doesn't really want to pick up Luke Cornett. Notices last second, boom, Peyton Pritchard got the ball. You got to cover him from deep, and man, drains it from way downtown. Love it. Right, and this is huge because, again, when you talk about filling the lane here on fast breaks, you'll think a lot of the times that this outside guy should go all the way to this corner, right? But Peyton Pritchard being such a good shooter, you know that he could shoot it from way down here, which makes, life as a defense extremely tough, man. Extremely tough. You're shooting from that TD logo. Oh my God, man. Good luck. I'm telling you, it's almost impossible to guard this man when he's hitting his shots. Now, before we get any further into the film, guys, we still have a lot to break down. Still a lot of Peyton Pritchard plays. do me a big time favor. One, hit the like button if you're enjoying the video so far, and also if you think Payton Pritchard will be close in the running to 6th man of the year, hit that like button. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. One, it is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. But more importantly, we will be covering the Celtics throughout the entirety of the season, which means offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for pretty much every single game. We got you guys covered. We also live stream games as well. So if you want to watch these games in real time with me, all you got to do is join the family and you'll be notified every time we go live for a game. There is a good one, fast break, get out in transition once again. Here's another play. Looks very similar to what we had last time, right? Jason Tatum inbound. We get the two big setting screens here. Comes off it, gets the ball from downtown. But this time, instead of, and again, we can break this down, right? Last time we had this exact play here, right? We curled all the way around. But instead, right, you'll see they actually do a little bit differently defensively. They'll have him go under the screens instead of over because they think he's going to curl all the way around. But instead, he breaks it off, stops right here, and it makes it even more tough, right? Watch it one more time. So boom, now you're going to see him go under because he thinks he's curling all the way here. But instead of going on, or instead of curling all the way around, he just stops deep. Great job by the screen men, Luke Cornett, and Xavier Tillman drains another one, man. This is what I'm talking about with Payton Pritchard. He has so many tools in his bag to go to. There's so many different plays and so many things that you can do to manipulate the defense. Make them think you're doing one thing, but then come back and do something like that. Unbelievable here by Pritchard. Now, going to use him as a screener. Going to screen the big man. Going to get into Luke Cornett. Look at this ball movement here by Boston. Unbelievable job. Now, obviously, we get an open shot. Don't hit it. Ball is up in the air. Look at Payton Pritchard fighting for the offensive rebound. Again, beautiful job. Love it. Here we go. Extra ball movement from the TD logo once again. Great job. Again, guys, this dude is different. Look at this. So kick it out. Derek White. Terrible rotation here by the defense. You're going to give him that much space, man. You're going to give up a lot of Payton Pritchard points. I'll tell you that much. Now, Payton's actually one of our best passers as well. I know you probably won't think it, but he's extremely smart, high IQ type of player. I know he only had 3 assists in this game, but he was just so hot offensively. He didn't really need to pass the ball because he was just hitting everything, right? So we're going to see a high pick and pop here. So we're going to get Al setting a screen, and then he's just going to stop here at the 3-point line after the screen. Now, when you come off this, you're going to notice one thing. You're either going to be in a drop zone coverage with Brook Lopez where he is dropping back into the paint, or since it's Payton Pritchard, he's going to bite up and kind of hedge that 3-point line, making sure that Payton Pritchard can't come off this screen and shoot a quick 3. But you're always going to realize that they're going to bring this original defender over. He's going to fight over the screen because at the end of the day, they don't want the switch and get a mismatch Al Horford versus Damian Lillard. So boom, they're going to hedge 2 guys over, most likely, with Brook Lopez, and boom, right here, that is exactly what you see. Now, in Payton Pritchard's head, you need to realize there's a guy in jail behind you, basketball-wise, right? And then there's a guy right in front of you. You bounce passes over to Big Al, wide open 3. You get rotation here, good slot cut here by Jason Tatum, putting a little bit more stress on Pat Connaughton, and then boom, wide open 3, gets it to go. Great job by Payton Pritchard once again, man. Here we get a 1v1. Trying to get Tatum a little screen here. Boom. Gets it. Drives into the lane. Draws 3 guys. Look at the court mapping ability. Knowing where the defense is rotating from and knowing where his guys are. Boom. Pump fakes a 3. Drives by his guy and gets an open layup. Beautiful job once again. Pritchard up the right side. Creates some step. Oh, this is at the buzzer. Dude, in the stream, we're live streaming this game. 6 seconds left to go. Man, I was screaming. Payton Pritchard's in the game. Get him the basketball. I don't care what you do. Get this man the basketball. Look at this. The ability to plant that foot, left foot, create separation going right. Oh my God. Beautiful job. You know what's funny though? I'm pretty sure it cuts. I don't know if this video will show it, but it cuts to Doc Rivers. Absolutely demoralized. Look at him here. Just it's so funny. So funny that it happened like that, man. Again, Pritchard, absolute dog. Let's watch one more play here. So JB, top of the key. Can't really see it. Gonna get a screen. Drives into the lane. Look at that weak side rotation. Great job by Jalen. Man, if you're gonna give weak side rotation off Payton Pritchard, you're cooked. Especially on a game like this, you're cooked. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing here? again, so whenever we get this high pick and roll, and someone driving into the lane who already is beating their defenders, you need rotation, whether it be from the weak side here, which is what happens, Pat Connaughton, or strong side. What I don't understand here is why is Giannis not completely rotating over, right? First of all, you have Jordan Walsh who, yeah, he can hit threes, but more importantly, he's not nearly as good as Payton Pritchard, right? So you should definitely rotate from the strong side here. If you're Giannis, Pat Connaughton should be over there still. But either way, great shot by Payton Pritchard. Got it to go. And the Celtics end up winning this game on a massive run in the third quarter. But man, Payton Pritchard, I think he's 6th man of the year. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Obviously, it's really early, but this dude's tough to beat. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.